Hey folks, Mark from Fire Mountain Outdoors. You know, if you've been a long time subscriber or a short time subscriber, you know that I am a big fan of the AR-15. One of the deficiencies that I've noted with the AR-15 platform, the bolt catch, is an annoying three-handed operation. We've got to take the rifle. We were like this. We've got a live round in there, and now we've got to do this thing where you hold the end of the bolt catch, you dump a round out. That's really awkward. Now, if you progress like me in your AR-15 endeavors to the AR-15 pistol, it becomes even more annoying because now we don't have a buttstock that's close to do anything. So if we're going to stop mid shooting session, mid magazine, drop the magazine, takes two hands, you get off the grip, and there you go. So that's been an annoyance for me, and that brings up what we're talking about today. Magpul introduced the B.A.D lever, the B.A.D lever. B.A.D stands for Battery Assist Device. They introduced this back in 2010, and frankly, I have not thought much of this. My opinion up till now has been that this is a fugly, silly, ridiculous, hangy-ondy appendage that only a fool that has money to spend would actually put on his rifle. In fact, I've thought that this is a badge of somebody that has too much money. That they had spent something on, oh look, I have accessorized everything on my AR, and that poor ping pong paddle really needs to have something to make it cool. So I'm going to get this doodad. That's what I've thought. Well, frankly, my progression from the rifle to the pistol has left me wanting some kind of a device, some kind of a method that's better than what we have to actuate the bolt catch in releasing the bolt, sliding it forward, and holding it back so that we can keep an open chamber when we're going down range. So let's go ahead, I'm going to show you how to install this, and then I'll tell you what I think. Once you get a little bit closer, we'll put this on. Now, installation of the B.A.D lever was easy enough that I didn't even read all these directions. Basically what we have concealed in this highly reflective pouch is 4 items. We've got the lever, we've got the other half of something, we've got a screw, and we got a wrench. Everything we need is right here. Now, you will notice this device is finely machined, and it fits exactly perfect. And you gotta love this ingenuity. This is how hard and how long it takes to install. Look, it's got a wrench. I'm going to put the screw in the hole, and we're going to get it started. I'm going to make sure that everything's centered and seating up, and then we're going to tighten it on there. Look, we're going to switch to the long arm so we got some torque on it. Oh, and we tightened it about that tight. Voila! B.A.D lever installed. So let's watch this in action. As you can see right now, my bolt carrier is forward. From the pistol grip, I can stick my finger up there and hold the lever up, and I can lock her back. Then I can send it back to battery, all without my hand actually leaving the pistol grip. It's important to note that we don't want to stick our finger inside the trigger guard because that's a no-no, that's a safety violation. This lever is perfectly able to be manipulated without putting our finger inside the trigger guard. It comes close, and that's something that you're going to have to be aware of as you train yourself with this lever. Some of you are wondering, well, how does it work in cold weather gear? And that's a valid question. So I put on this pair of heavy welding gloves, not like you're going to be wearing that, and it's a little bit more difficult to manipulate, but you definitely can without encroaching inside the trigger guard. So now we're on the left side of the rifle, and as you can see, we have much more surface area. Instead of this pointy lever, the button that we had to find and press and hold to actuate the bolt catch, now we have much more surface area. And there we are. And the release works the same. The surface is larger, protrudes a little bit further out. Just like that. So, the Magpul B.A.D lever. I used to think that this was a ridiculously overpriced appendage that only silly people would bolt on the outside of their bolt catch. When I switched up to the AR pistol, it became apparent that this was a very useful device. There's only two drawbacks to the B.A.D that I can see. One is, it's right where I want to rest my finger. It's right there, and it is really easy to incidentally drive the battery. So that's a little bit of training, just knowing where that's at. It's also a little bit disconcerting that we're encroaching into the trigger guard area as we're manipulating stuff. So if you got big, fat, stupid, frostbite, frozen, no feeling fingers, and a super light trigger, I imagine that's a minor concern. The real concern that you need to know about as a watcher of Fire Mountain Outdoors, and the real drawback to the B.A.D lever, is if you have more than one AR-15, this $27 thing is not a $27 cost. I'll tell you what it is. You got to do the math in your head. Well, let's see, $27. Let's see, how many AR-15s do I have? Because that's the real cost. Because if you have one, you're going to want one for every single rifle you have. So if you don't have the cash in your pocket to outfit every single one of your ARs with a B.A.D lever, don't even go there, because you will need them. But it's worth it. You'll want one for every single AR you have. Magpul had a win with the B.A.D lever, and it's still stupid ugly. I don't really like the looks of it, but I really like how it works. It's a win. Hey, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you at the next episode. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. Woo!
Oh, pow, 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 pow. Oh, last round. Okay, that was really stupid because that's really what, why it's designed like it is. So that was a bad example. If you're just dumping ammo, I mean, shit, why would you get a B.A.D lever? If you got mags and mags and tons of government money to just keep shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting, you don't need a B.A.D lever. You just need Uncle Sam to get you some more bullets. For the rest of us, shoot, 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 and then go check our targets. We need a B.A.D lever. That's a cut.
Let's see, so I'm doing the math. $27 times. We'll scratch that and let's make it $30 in there. Yeah, that's an investment.